Uh, I don't like to vent. I really don't. But I feel lost. So let's do that. Hey guys, my name is Lorca Borka, Lorcan Borkman. You may know me as Kane the Circle. You may know me as that one annoying bitch who used to have a Twitter account. Was very annoying and very loud. I sincerely apologize for that. And over the past few years, you may have noticed I haven't been uploading as much as I used to. One of the main reasons was because I got a job. I no longer work there because their hours was not great and clashed with me going back to college full time. Another reason that I had a really shitty laptop. I got a new one now, so that's no longer an issue. But another reason was my dynamics in content and in the people I hung around with in the fandom in terms of content creators had shifted completely. I'm no longer really associated with a lot of people who I used to be, one of which I'm completely no contact with. Um, so, I I struggle a lot with, I guess, adapting to being a new content creator in terms of having a rebirth. I struggle with what I want to do, what I want to talk about, and the furry fandom is something I will always enjoy. But of course, I've been in this fandom for 8 years, and of course, as things do, they get stale. And furry content creation, in terms of furry YouTube, can be very dead. And that doesn't mean I will judge anyone for, you know, wanting to be a furry YouTuber. It's just it's hard, and I'm so much more than just a furry. I have so much other things I could talk about, and that leaves you a bit stuck. Because you have so much to talk about. You're like, what the fuck do I talk about? There's a lot of videos that I've been wanting to make. There's been a video that I have wanted to make for a while, and I always flip flop on making it because I don't see a reason to make it, other than a part of me just wants to have my injustice be heard. But realistically, that video will never make the light of day, mainly because there is no reason for me to make the video now. I feel like that video has passed its expiration date, and it will never. And also, I've had just recent thoughts of I don't even know if I want to. I have talked about it a few times on my Blue Sky, um, and I've indirectly talked about it a little bit on my Instagram. And if you see me repost stuff, then I repost a lot of stuff about it. And it's an incident that had changed me a lot. Um, Going through abuse is never easy, and it's been very difficult over the past year and a bit, especially because I had my said abuser make a whole fucking 40-minute video about me, my friends, and that was very difficult. Um, I just want to be open and honest and transparent about it. Um, it did affect me a lot, and when it comes down to content creation, there is this shadow of I feel very exposed and I feel very vulnerable. And because of what had happened to me, it's I mean, I've never had problems with being authentic and being open, but after this whole situation, it definitely affected that. Mainly because I've always been open and honest, and never would I ever lie or say anything. And when I make content now, I feel very inauthentic in the terms of not being open about it and talking about it. Again, I don't owe anyone anything about it, but just to be completely honest, it has changed me and it's has affected my ability to create content and make videos again and finding joy in that. I find joy in making like my short films and stuff, but I'm limited on how I can do that over the summer because I have no access to cameras and I don't have a job. And trying to get a job is very difficult. I feel very isolated and alone, and people don't necessarily understand how much I guess I think the biggest thing is that I've tried to brave face it and basically say, "Oh yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine." On YouTube, and but in reality, the past year was very difficult. I have gone through episodes of psychosis and hallucinations. Um, I had extreme buying habits, dealing with suicidal ideation, um, panic attacks, and many other physical symptoms that are just a bit too much information that I won't go into. And overall, I've been struggling. And I'm sick of pretending that nothing happened and that everything's fine. Because the reality is that a lot happened. And it has changed me. I went through, I had a therapist for a while. I'm trying to get free therapy at the moment because I can't afford my therapist again. That I did have, which sucks because she was great. Um, because I had to leave my job. And, within that, I've been struggling with post-traumatic stress disorder, or complex PTSD, uh, which is very difficult. Dealing with things like flashbacks and dealing with chronic dissociation and just overall experiencing nightmares and many other symptoms. And it's very difficult. That's one thing I will say, it's very difficult. I feel like I need to be just a bit more open and honest going forward in terms of my mental state. Because especially with YouTube, I just try to pretend like everything's fine, everything's okay. And when in reality, I have been through a lot in the past year. Not even with just dealing with domestic violence, but with also my father being sick, um, and just something else I'm not going to go into. Um, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. Even one of my dogs passed away, and we got two little shits, and then we had to get rid of one of them only recently, only because two boys, they started fighting, male on male aggression. He's doing fine, by the way, now. The other guy, he got a better deal than the other one. So the other one's still with us, and Rocco, he's having a great time. Man lives on a property with a fucking pool. He's fine. um, Bittersweet, you know. But sad to see him go, but he's in a really great family. Um, but I don't really know what the point is of this video, I'm gonna be honest. I just feel like I need to be a bit more open and honest. That I've been struggling. And I apologize for not making content and just not really being around, you know. I've kind of just been dealing with my own shit for the past few years, and I'm still trying to figure out what else I want to do now going forward. Um, and just what I want to do. All I know is I want to do something good. I want to I want to make people happy, and I want to bring some positivity, and I want to bring some light to people's lives. I don't want to be who I was a few years ago where I was just extremely negative and talking about drama and stupid shit. I just want to make something good. I want to like I as much as I say I'm struggling and stuff, I do know one thing that after all I've been through, I don't want to like lay down and die and just take it. Like I want to take my experiences and do something with it. And I want to help people, or I just want to make people happy, whether it's making them laugh or just overall just making people's lives that little bit better. With how I'm going to do that, I don't know. But that is just my ultimate goal. Whether that's just being an entertainer or, you know, doing whatever, I don't really know. Um, it's just, when it comes to YouTube, when you ask me, like, what do I want to do, I just say I want to make something good. And what that is, I don't know. Sorry for the downer of a video. I feel like I haven't been open and honest. And I feel like I need to be. So, yeah. Who knows when I'll actually make another video. I don't want to say it's the last you'll ever see of me. It probably won't. But for the inconsistency uploads, this is one of the reasons why. And yeah, I just kind of want to reach out into my community and be like, hey, I'm alive. This is what's been going on ish. So, yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one.